Scary movies. What makes a scary movie scary? Is it the classic jump scare? Or perhaps it's the psychological horror of the unknown being lurking in the darkness? Join us as we celebrate the best in horror and count down the moments that captivate, terrify, and entertain like nothing else. It's the 13 scariest movies of all time. Hello, everyone. I'm Dean Kane. Grab some popcorn and the arm of your closest friend because we are about to go on a journey of horror, fear, and the unknown as we talk about everyone's favorite movies that made you jump out of your seat, scream, and watch through your fingertips. Yes, we are talking about horror movies and the moments that stalk our nightmares. Join us as we take a stab at counting down the top 13 scariest movies of all time. Number 13, Halloween.
Halloween, oh!
Halloween is a movie that came out in 1978. It's a slasher film and it's directed by John Carpenter, who also did the score. A lot of people don't know that.
Best part of this movie, by far, the music score.
Halloween tells the story of a serial killer, Michael Myers, as he stalks and kills teenage babysitters on Halloween night.
Which is why I never babysit.
Halloween really established the slasher genre.
It really set the template for future films.
Masks, jumpsuits, long knives.
Yeah. No pun intended, but he's killing it.
Halloween is the perfect cover for a killer in a mask to be hanging out in broad daylight.
They're like, oh, cool costume, bro.
Yeah.
He's no longer lurking in the darkness. He's just happy, getting a little sun, hiding behind clotheslines. That's when you know you're dealing with a real killer.
Everyone's in masks.
It's a great time to be a seasonal killer.
There was one awkward moment in the movie where these girls are literally catcalling Michael Myers.
I think he's cute.
Hey, boo, what's up?
I would not want to deal with that road rage.
He never explains why he's doing these things. He doesn't even talk.
He's just crackers. He's just out of his mind.
Michael Myers is the perfect suburban killer.
He'll lend you a cup of sugar, but he might also stab you at the same time. You know what does it? It's the mask.
It was just a Captain Kirk mask painted white.
Beam me up, Scotty. You can't say that. You can't do that.
Can't do any of that?
No, no clearance for that.
See, it's not scary at all.
I mean, it's a little scary.
Wow, just like a regular guy.
I love how Michael Myers not only stalks and kills his victims, but stages them creatively. So when people find them, they get even more scared.
Yep.
I mean, now that's how you do it.
I want you to kill people, but then set them up nice and weird like. So when I find them, I'm like, ooh, that's creative.
Jamie Lee Curtis was so vulnerable when the bad things started happening. I mean, you gotta root for her.
Yeah, you do.
The way that Michael Myers was just gunning for her. I mean, it felt like there was no escaping him.
The scene in the closet.
Oh God, that scared me so much.
She's trying to hide behind the couch, and Mike comes over the couch. And she...
And then you're like, yes, you got him, and he's down. Roll credits. But
Nice.
it's not the end.
This guy seems like he can never die.
He's like the Keith Richards of serial killers.
Look behind you. He's right there right now.
What can we say about a brilliant psychiatrist who once ate a man's liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti? Strange and disturbing comes to mind. Hannibal the Cannibal, Silence of the Lambs, coming in at number 12.
The Silence of the Lambs, one of my faves.
Silence of the Lambs, it came out in 1991. It's this psychological thriller.
It's not your typical slasher movie. You got this young FBI trainee who seeks the advice of this imprisoned, cannibalistic serial killer. You gotta think like the killer to find the killer type scenarios.
He's a killer, but he's a genius.
You're not real FBI, are you?
So she thinks that it's probably a good idea that she talk to him.
Clarice.
Hello, Clarice.
You can't even say that name without using a funny voice.
Clarice.
Clarice.
The character and the actor Anthony Hopkins make this movie so scary.
He's so good in this movie. If I meet him, I want to meet him from over there. Don't come over here. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want a picture. I'm freaked out by you.
When she comes in for the first time to meet him, he's already standing there,
Right there.
ready for her. Like he knows what's going on.
He knows what's about to be what's up.
The worst blind date meeting ever. Like, you're him? Ooh, okay, you can go get coffee.
He's dangerous and frightening. but he's so classy.
Yeah.
And well-spoken.
Courteous and receptive to courtesy.
And he eats people.
That's the only thing, guys. He just likes to eat people.
When Hannibal kills, he keeps his gourmet taste, you know, a little Chianti, some fava beans.
I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
I can hear his voice saying it. So creepy, but yet delicious sounding.
Is it Chianti or Chianti?
Chianti.
As a professional wine drinker, it's Chianti. The killer they end up searching for, Buffalo Bill, is a really weird dude.
Was she a great big fat person?
Buffalo Bill would prefer his victim well lotioned.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Or else it gets the hose again.
It rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
You know what, Buffalo Bill? I understand. You don't want to eat anybody ashy.
Then Hannibal gets transferred via plane, and let's just say he's not flying first class.
Welcome to Memphis, Dr. Lecter.
Yes, I'll have a champagne to start. I'll do the lamb chop.
Sir,
for
this
my meal.
This is Coach.
What?
Clarice is so close to catching a killer.
Tell me his name, Doctor.
But can she really trust Hannibal? I mean, he's charming.
Thank you, Clarice.
He isn't just about the killing. It's about how he gets in your head.
What's going on in here? Way scarier than any kind of axe. Trust me.
What's scarier than knowing a serial killer is in jail?
Knowing one is out of jail and looking for your ass.
I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.
Knowing that there's a serial killer that's out there roaming the world. And I bet there's lots of us.
What?
What?
What was that?
This film won 5 Academy Awards. Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Adapted Screenplay.
Woo, they had a clean sweep this year.
They're here. They, referring to the ghosts that come out of the TV and take a family's little girl to the spirit world and try to force her into the light forever. Number 11 on our countdown is none other than Poltergeist.
Poltergeist is about a family whose home is invaded by ghosts that abduct their young daughter, as well as the family's attempt to bring her back into the real world.
Back in the day, like when I was young, at the end of the night, TV would sign off and they would play the national anthem, and then it would just go fuzzy, like.
Can you imagine? What if the internet just ran out? This kid is easily entertained. She just watches snow, which is a sign that she's a demon too, probably.
This little girl starts to hear voices in the TV.
Hello?
And she starts talking to the TV. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Who is she talking to? Because you just hear the shh.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the most memorable lines in pop horror.
They're here.
They're here.
Things start going weird and wonky and sideways.
Carol Ann's getting sucked into the closet.
That is the quickest way to clean a kid's room.
Quickest way to make a happy mom. It's clean.
So now she's disappeared. She's
They're
missing.
pretty sure she's in the television.
I can't see you, Mommy. Where are you?
The family decides to bring in scientists.
Because clearly only science can explain. This is even too much for the scientists, so they have to bring in a pro.
You don't mind hanging back? You're jamming my frequencies.
They know that Carol Ann, with the help of a small, tiny Southern woman,
she's a medium,
gonna come in here and pull her out from the other dimension.
Now let's go get your daughter.
Now let's go get your daughter.
And then there's this whole battle of go into the light, don't go into the light.
Do not go into the light!
It's so scary. This movie is just one thing after another, after another.
It's so good.
Stay with us as we count down lots more of the scariest movies of all time. Do you see dead people? Well, the little boy in this next movie can, and according to him, they're all around us. Not a gift that I'd particularly want. Number 10 on our countdown is The Sixth Sense.
All right, so The Sixth Sense
ends with him being a ghost. What? Wait.
Why would you?
Spoiler alert.
That Shyamalan twist.
I see dead people. I see dead people.
It's a 1999 horror film directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Sixth Sense tells the story of a boy who is able to see and talk to the dead, and a child psychologist who tries to help him.
My name is Dr. Malcolm Crowe.
Played by Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Right, and we see that he unfortunately gets a visit by one of his psychotic patients.
Doesn't go well.
What happens with that?
Yeah, he gets shot.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Can we recognize how awesome Donnie Wahlberg is in this movie?
Not Marky Mark. Donnie doing his thing.
You failed me!
Okay. I see you, Donnie.
The mom is a typical exhausted single mother, and she's having a hard time with her son.
Oh, honey, you got a spot.
This kid has some serious issues.
She leaves the room, she comes back in. Every door is open seconds later.
This part is super scary just because I can't stand to see drawers left open.
Haley Joel Osment was so good in this movie. He was so cute and freaked out at the same time.
Weird things happen around this little boy, and the psychologist doesn't know why.
Now, if you were paying attention, M. Night Shyamalan tells you the big twist of the movie right there.
Right up front.
I see dead people.
How often do you see them?
All the time.
I see dead people.
It's you.
Okay.
You're a dead person. They're everywhere.
The psychologist, while helping deal with the little boy, has problems of his own.
We get to see some of the family life that's going on with Bruce Willis and his marriage. As a couple, they haven't been getting along so well. There's love there, but they're just not connecting.
There's no connection, and it's almost like they're not looking each other in the eye anymore.
Did we mention this is the movie with the huge twist ending? Well, the ending is, we're not gonna tell you. Everybody knows already. The movie's been out forever, but we're still not gonna tell you.
They're coming to get you, Barbara, is a favorite line from this next cult classic, which turns out to be all too true. Make sure you aim for the head and have plenty of fire on hand in order to battle the flesh-eating ghouls in the number 9 movie, Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead, oh my word. This is like the OG of horror films.
These zombies use weapons and are kind of afraid of fire.
This is a classic, the original zombie apocalypse.
Singular purpose. What do I want? I want brains. When do I want it? Want it now.
Imagine the living dead walking around sunken eyes, open sores, stumbling. It's like Coachella at 4 a.m.
Night of the Living Dead follows 7 people trapped in a rural farmhouse, which is surrounded by a large group of living dead monsters,
which walk slightly faster than continental drift.
Why can't we all outrun zombies? To this day, I don't understand why they can catch us. They don't move fast.
So these people trapped in this house, you know, they're constantly bickering and fighting.
You're telling us we gotta risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
This brother in this movie cares so much about everyone. Dude, save yourself!
This happened before cell phones.
They had to depend on the news, on this one newscaster giving them information.
It's on, it's on. There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
So the newscaster says that there's this satellite that dropped and put some weird dust everywhere.
That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA.
You know, maybe in the 60s they were a different stock of people because they adapted real quick to like zombies. They're like, oh yeah, I'm just killing a couple zombies.
This lynch mob cracks me up.
Oh my gosh, totally.
The plan is kill the brain and you kill the ghoul.
Their solution to everything is to just, let's go shoot them all.
Something about this lynch mob makes me feel like they like to be able to shoot people legally.
Oh, they've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
If you had a gun, shoot him in the head. That's a sure way to kill him.
But the zombies keep coming closer and closer. But then when you get rid of all of them, another round comes. You just will never really survive zombies. They'll continue to come.
Stay with us as we count down lots more of the scariest movies of all time. It is our next movie in the countdown. It is really scary and creepy. It likes to kill small children and drag them into the sewer. But what is it? It is number 8 in our countdown. I'm of course referring to Stephen King's It.
Stephen King's It tells the story of 7 children in Maine who are terrorized by an evil clown.
Is there any other type of clown?
The number 1 and 2 fears of all time literally are death and public speaking, but now that's been replaced by clowns.
Raise your hand if you're afraid of clowns. Hey!
This movie starts out so innocently as little Georgie floats his boat down the street.
Goes in the drain and he runs in to the scary clown. Who's trying to be nice.
What a nice boat.
What's really impressive is that the boat's integrity holds up in the water.
It's a really well-made boat.
It's a really
and that's
well-made.
the takeaway from this movie.
Do you want it back?
Yes, please.
Do I reach in?
Friendly little clown in the sewer.
What are you doing in the sewer?
Storm blew me away.
And then chomp.
He lost his arm and then his life.
It's the end of the 1988 school year in the small town of Derry, and a bunch of nerdier, less popular kids are looking forward to a summer of being, picked on by town bullies.
Ah, summer.
Summer's gonna be a hurt train for you and your friends.
These kids find each other through their shared pain.
The clown. Yeah, I saw him too.
One of the kids does a little research and finds out that their town is in the grip of an evil force.
Once again, move away, pack up my stuff, go.
So this It comes around every 27 years to feast on the locals, particularly the children.
Especially the children, because they're the tastiest of the meats.
He gets his strength from the children's fear.
Tasty, tasty, beautiful fear.
Which is just cruel.
All of these kids have specific things they're afraid of. This kid's afraid of blood. This kid's afraid of clowns. This kid's afraid of germs. Pennywise feeds off of this.
Yeah.
And that's why he returns every season.
Pennywise needs some dental work done. I don't know.
Pennywise definitely plays into my biggest fear of receding hairline. You're gonna get it just like this, Ezra! And I'm like, it's happening, Pennywise.
That's your fear?
That's my fear, is a big receding forehead.
The kids soon realize the only way to battle Pennywise is to work together and have no fear.
Now you're the one who's afraid.
No fear. That's a mantra for life.
I know we have this amazing list of movies.
We do.
But there are just a few movies that, I'm begging to add to the list.
For you, Catherine, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Honorable mentions.
Psycho.
Directed by one of the most famous directors that ever lived.
We're talking about Mel Brooks. No, we're talking about Alfred Hitchcock, durr.
You should have seen the blood.
He's certainly redefined the horror genre.
This one said, guys, after this movie, do whatever you want with horror. Because I just freaked out the entire world.
Psycho changed America's bathing habits for years to come.
You feel so vulnerable in the shower.
They did not use real blood. In fact, they used chocolate syrup.
Name me one horror movie that uses real blood.
Rosemary's Baby. Let's take the happiest time in a mother's life and just ruin it.
To be honorably mentioned it's one of my favorite
What
movies.
made this so scary?
It wasn't about the jump scares or the gore factor. It was that intense psychological horror.
I highly recommend it. Watch it at night.
Babadook. The movie at its core is a brilliant Australian horror film about a young troubled child and his belief in a monster from a pop-up storybook. Filled with psychological terror between the mother and child and ultimate possession.
But what makes this movie such a genre changer is that it has unwittingly been picked as a gay icon.
Yes!
A praised Pride Month figurehead often seen in parades and festivals.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Coming up next, more scary moments from Paranormal Activity, Get Out, and the rest of the scariest movies of all time. A word of advice about our next film. If a psychic tells you to call a demonologist to get rid of your demon, please follow their advice. Something our next couple found out the hard way in number 7 on our list, Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity is a 2007 supernatural horror film about a young couple who are haunted by a supernatural presence in their home.
Paranormal Activity was terrifying, and I actually could not stay in my own home for a couple years.
This nice little couple's living in a house. Seems like everything is fine, but it turns out this woman is plagued by an evil spirit. Can't live with it, can't live without it.
I mean, this movie lasts a long time because you basically can't look away. You never really know what's gonna happen.
For some reason, we're captivated with the most boring base footage because as soon as anything happens, we know that that's super exciting.
And it's not just things that appear on the screen. Sometimes it's noises and screams and thumps.
Right.
It plays on just the most basic fear. It doesn't rely on special effects. It doesn't rely on monsters. It's just about things that go bump in the night.
And then it builds and builds to where you're like, you need to pack a crap and move. Get the hell out of there.
She is being dragged out of her room by her ankles. By invisible ghosts. That doesn't scare you. I don't know what to tell you.
That moment, I'm not following you. I'm leaving you behind. I love you, baby. Till death do us part, but I am out.
I hope you're okay.
The last scene is pretty terrifying. When she climbs up the stairs, it feels like it lasts an hour and a half, and just the footsteps.
And you feel every second of that. Like I woke up and I had a beard down to here.
Like you feel like this monster is chasing you, but you don't see it. You don't ever see the monster.
Next thing you know, the guy's getting thrown across the room.
In flies the boyfriend! Into the camera!
And it's not her anymore. She's got this devil face going on.
Creepy, creepy. No, thank you.
Let's face it, the woods can be a scary place, especially at night. That's where the footage for this next film was found, but oddly enough, not the filmmakers. See what happened to them in the Blair Witch Project at number 6.
Now a bunch of kids with a video camera can make a hit movie. That's scary for Hollywood.
A lot of people didn't even know whether it was a movie or whether it was a documentary of found footage.
I can see you.
So the movie is about 3 student filmmakers and their search for the Blair Witch.
They advertised it as real, so people literally watched it thinking, wow, this is real.
This is amazing.
The movie actually cost no money and proved that you don't need a big budget to be scary.
So we're basically watching someone's camping trip.
Uh-huh.
I got video on my phone too of nothing. You want to see it and make me rich?
Yeah.
They're searching for this local legend, Blair Witch.
I know exactly where we are now.
Of course, they all get lost in the forest.
Right, in true horror movie fashion.
I know.
Lost, admit that first, because
We're not. I know we're not lost.
They're going a bit crazy because it's the forest.
Film crews are already crazy to begin with.
Now, we've all been camping, and the smallest little squirrel sounds like a bear.
Hello? Hello?
That pretty much sounded like a woman covered in blood in a dirty nightgown with a bunch of cutting implements.
It's all around us. That is weird.
So they start to find things in the woods that just make the woods even scarier.
Stacked rocks and hanging stick figures.
they're all over the place.
Holy.
That's creepy, just knowing
Yeah.
someone was by you while you were sleeping.
Yeah.
And this is no redneck. No redneck is this creative.
They were lost out there. This is before you had a smartphone where you can be like, all right, maps, tell me where I am. Let me go ahead and drop a pin on this.
They, of course, start to go missing one by one.
No. Oh, no.
You gotta be kidding me! This is a joke!
In a horror movie, if you don't lose your friends, is it really a horror movie?
Josh! Oh, and that shaky camera, I feel like it just makes the whole movie like extra creepy.
Josh! Let's go, we gotta find him.
Probably one of the most famous scenes that ever come out of this movie was, say it with me, the crying nostril shot.
I'm so sorry.
Wipe it, wipe.
I was just more uncomfortable watching the angle she chose to use. I mean, if you're gonna hold from below, keep your, neck up, maybe give a duck lip, just poke it out a little bit. I mean, be scared, of course, but make it fashion.
The movie keeps you guessing because it's found footage, so we don't know what happened to them.
I don't know. Actually, what did they ever find them? Stop going in the woods, white people.
Beware the power of hypnosis. It can take you to some pretty scary places and leave your mind trapped there forever. But don't worry, the person who inhabits your body will definitely take good care of it. Now, I command you to watch number 5 in our countdown. Get Out.
I didn't want to see it, but I'm trying to support whatever his name is, Jordan Peele.
Now, I thought this was gonna be a Key and Peele situation where it might have a little bit of humor.
You find out that the incredible director Jordan Peele is now serious about making a horror film, and you're in for it.
Get Out follows Chris Washington, a young black man who discovers a disturbing secret when he meets the family of his white girlfriend.
I'm kidding. You called me Dean and you're hungry, my man.
The dad goes, my man.
Yeah, come
Or,
on.
Hey,
brother.
This is basically a story about a man meeting his girlfriend's parents for the first time and the odd feeling of being the center of attention.
Nice to meet you indeed. Oh, that's quite a grip.
Chris tries to relate to one of the workers of the house, but realizes that something strange is going on.
There's too many white people, I get nervous,
Oh. Oh, no.
No, 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 no.
Hey, you should
You should
get out.
Get out? I don't know, maybe?
Chris, you gotta get up out of there, man. You in some eye wide shut situation. Leave.
The mom is a hypnotherapist and offers to hypnotize Chris to help him with his smoking.
Now you're feeling very sleepy.
You just met me. You gonna help me with what? I don't know you. Let me smoke and get cancer. You don't know me like that. I don't need nobody help.
The tapping of the teacup. Oh, hell no.
Sink into the floor.
She sent you to the sunken place.
He was crying like me when I watched The Notebook.
So this movie takes a turn.
They're putting up little signs, and I got something in my DNA triggered, and I was like, I feel this is wrong in some way. They're auctioning off human beings.
It steps up the scary when it intros the coagular procedure.
Behold, the coagula.
Right, the coagula.
The coagula. The coagula. Which is Latin for brain swap.
I had it done when my wife and I decided we weren't gonna have kids anymore. I still can't eat frozen peas to this day.
I did not want to get out of that movie theater when it was over. I thought that movie was great. I wanted to stay in.
More scary moments as we count down from 4 to number 1. Back in the day, the only thing scary about a videotape was not rewinding it before you returned it to the store. But this next movie proves that videotapes can be deadly, especially if they're cursed and the viewer dies after watching it. At number 4 is the supernatural horror, The Ring.
Scariest moment of a man's life when he buys that ring and has to give it to the girl. That's not it.
This movie messed me up, guys.
The Ring is a movie about a group of people who find some mysterious videotape, and then whoever watches the tape dies 7 days later.
I thought that I was gonna die for 7 days after that movie.
They warned you at all of your video rentals places, be kind, rewind. And if you didn't, this is what happened to you in The Ring. You got haunted by a Japanese water ghost.
As a scary movie lover, I thought it was amazing.
The video that was seen throughout the film was so scary.
Look, make the movie, put the video in the movie, but I don't gotta look at it too.
The video just doesn't look right.
There's something wrong about it. It's all black and white, it's old-timey, there's dead horses.
And there's a fly.
And it's real.
And it's real. She goes to grab it, and it's real.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, no.
I hate flies anyway, let alone the fly that was cast in The Ring.
Did you also audition for that?
Yeah.
Bummer.
Don't talk to me about it.
When death calls, it doesn't matter if you pick up or not, it'll leave a message.
It doesn't matter if you delete the message either, it will find you.
A pigeon will deliver it. It'll be SOS. It'll be hand signals.
You can't ghost death.
7 days.
Naomi Watts, her whole purpose in the movie is to find out what's happening before her time is up and also before her son's time is up.
Because children are sneaky and he went and watched the video.
I haven't seen snow on a TV in decades. But snow makes you feel like someone is gonna come and get you.
I only watch things in stunning 4K.
Exactly.
So that girl, you don't expect her to be like super creepy.
No.
And yet there she is coming out of a well.
Coming out of the TV.
I'm killing you.
I don't really blame that little girl. I've had a few bad hair days and I feel like killing people all the time.
Here's Johnny. Well, actually, it's Jack Nicholson, to be exact. Too much work and no play makes Jack do horrible things to his family. At number 3 in the countdown is the horror classic, The Shining.
Ah, The Shining. I actually just got a chill. This one's pretty scary.
It's produced, directed by the famous, legendary Stanley Kubrick.
Based on the Stephen King novel. And you know Stephen King is about scaring you out your panties.
Why did you take me to this movie?
The movie is about Jack Torrance, a struggling writer who takes a job as a winter caretaker of a big hotel.
It's massive, it's beautiful, it's in the mountains, and then he goes crazy and tries to kill his family. Now, as if this poor wife hasn't had enough of taking care of the house, her kid, her husband, she's now discovered that Jack has completely gone crazy.
And has written hundreds of pages of all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy over and over again.
In this movie, you can't really tell what is real or in the characters' minds.
Good evening, Mr. Torrance. Good evening.
And you start to blur the lines between I'm being isolated and might be seeing things, and there are definitely things in this hotel.
Ugh, the bloody elevator.
Shout out to the cleaning staff at this winter mansion.
The thing that scares me the most in this movie are the twin daughters.
Come and play with us.
The ones that get murdered.
I've been told I look like them.
Okay, so Jack has lost it.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in.
He's gone completely off his rocker, and he goes and chases his wife and son through the hotel with an axe.
And this is where the movie crosses into popular culture because people have this on tattoos, people have this on posters.
Who can forget this scene?
Here's Johnny!
Here's Johnny!
Here's Johnny!
The Shining is an Airbnb gone Airbnb.
The movie itself is gross and disgusting and scary, but Jack Nicholson, he makes it homey.
Next, our top 2 scariest movies of all time. There are many uses for a chainsaw, cutting through wood, and well, that's about it. Unless you count cutting through living people to take their skin for a mask. See what all the buzz is about in the number 2 movie in the countdown, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, wait. You guys, you've got to see this. Darren does an excellent impersonation of Leatherface. Watch this. You're going to love it. Watch.
This one came down as number 2 on our list because it made me number 2 in my pants.
It's super gory.
Like it's a total family movie. This movie introduces us to one of the most well-known horror icons, Leatherface!
This movie originated many of the standard slasher movie concepts, including power tools as murder weapons and portraying the killer as a large, hulking, and faceless figure.
So this group of teenagers are on a road trip and land in the wrong part of town.
They go to the local gas station, and it's out of gas, of course.
I got no gas.
You're out of gas? But if they're all out of gas, how does a chainsaw run full throttle for 92% of the movie?
2 of their friends notice a generator running outside of a house next door.
They must have some gas to give.
I guess in Texas, you can roll up to an old abandoned piece of property with a rundown house on it and just start exploring like that.
Hello?
The first time we see Leatherface, the door opens and whack.
Eventually, 2 more friends go looking for the first friend.
Because one friend always walks off. Stay with the group, people.
Kirk! The first thing to know is don't go looking for your friends.
Some of these scenes were so cringeworthy, you don't know if they are going to put you on a hook or invite you to dinner.
Or they're gonna eat you as dinner on a hook.
Do I have to go to dinner at Leatherface's? No, you're off the hook. Literally.
When they put the young lady's finger in Grandpa's mouth so he can suckle on her blood.
Pull that grandpa out of the basement. Gross.
Give me your finger. I'll show you what the scene looked like, Darren. It was like this. Not again.
You gotta give Leatherface a lot of credit. Like for his athletic skills, for being able to wear the mask, carrying a chainsaw, and still chase and kill people.
And we're not even considering the heat and humidity of Texas.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
As the truck pulls away, he's like, just dancing with chainsaws. It actually is a really nice shot.
Yeah, it was great.
Context aside.
Aesthetically pleasing. Do the dance.
What's this?
Do the dance. Oh, yes. Yes. Get it, Leatherface.
Regarded as one of the greatest horror films of all time, this next film classic features a vomiting, head-spinning, and possessed little girl. Coming in at number 1 is The Exorcist.
Oh, The Exorcist. Of course, this is
This is,
number
of course,
one.
number one. I remember the first time I saw this, I literally didn't sleep for about a week.
Don't be fooled. In the beginning of this movie, you think it's like boring. They're in the desert. You're like, what's happening? And then all of a sudden, it's like, you got a crazy girl like walking backwards downstairs and like spinning her head around. It's about a little girl who gets possessed.
And she ends up catatonic, violent. Does anybody else have teenagers?
She needs the help of a troubled priest who has his own demons that he is wrestling with to fight and pull the devil out of the girl.
Her poor mom doesn't know what's happening to her, so she sees a doctor, and the doctor suggests to get an exorcism.
You ever heard of exorcism?
For only a small copay. I mean, I think it's covered in the plan.
Most doctors prescribe Motrin.
Honey, I think you might have the flu. Your head's spun around a couple times. You might want to get that checked out.
If you're gonna even do a parody or spoof of any kind of scary movie, you're gonna spin your head around. Who did that first? The Exorcist.
I love when her head spins in a circle.
With the Father and the Holy Spirit.
When your head starts spinning, guess what? Adoption.
She has a lot of neck problems.
Oh man, that scene when she comes down the stairs.
Upside down and backwards.
Really good breakdancer.
That scene where she pukes green pea soup.
No, nope.
Apparently she's a vegan.
I never want to see that again. I'm never eating soup.
And those special effects with the bed going up and down and her floating.
Sound like a busy Saturday night to me. Oh, she's a child. Inappropriate, my bad. I'm the one who needs my bed to go up and down and float in the air. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find a boyfriend during all this.
So they finally get a priest to come, and he sees this girl, and let's just say it doesn't go well.
God, the Lord of all creation.
The battle begins. It's on, baby.
To confront this cruel demon.
Satan, priest, who's gonna win? Holy water.
The demon's got like a really like 2-pack a day troubled cigarette problem.
You keep it away.
Listen here, it's a fabulous day for an exorcism.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's tough on the throat.
Yeah, I need some hot tea.
The exorcism is intense and so scary that the power of Christ compels you.
The power of Christ compels you.
Power of Christ compels you. Hey, the power of Christ compels you.
How do I do that? I'm Jewish.
Some viewers had physical reaction.
There were reports of heart attacks.
Despite all of this, it was nominated for an Oscar, first horror movie ever nominated.
Yeah, even up until now, I mean, it's still definitely the scariest movie of all time.
Thank you all for hanging out with me and sharing this horrifying hour of scary movie memories. Sleep tight and don't let the boogeyman get you. I'm Dean Cain.
The worst blind date meeting ever. Like, you're him? Ooh, okay, we can go get coffee.
He's dangerous and frightening, but he's so classy.
Why can't we all outrun zombies? To this day, I don't understand why they can catch us. They don't move fast.
The first thing to know is don't go looking for your friends.
I don't know. Actually, what did they